Oh shit! Fuck. Right here. Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be obviously another unboxing. I'm very excited about this one because this is a pretty rare item. You guys know I like pointy guitars, and that's what's in this box. But it's a rare one, and I want to open it up and share it with you guys. So let's dig in. One, two, there's three, and there's some bubble wrap. Holy freaking Jesus. Yeah. Oh my God, I got the full beast headstock on there. Dude, that looks freaking brutal. Oh man, abso-fucking-lutely. Take this off. I don't want to scratch it up or anything. Oh my God, look at this. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Yes. Oh man. So what we have here, actually not that heavy. Of course, this is a smaller version of the Beast. It's got a Son of Beast body on it. What this is this is called BC Rich 1200 JE, I believe. Stands for Japanese edition. These obviously were only available in the Japanese market. I don't know exactly. These serial numbers are a bit tricky. I'd have to do a little bit of research just to figure out exactly when, like what era this was made. But pretty much, yeah, these weren't really available. I don't think they were available at all for the USA or anything. It was just strictly for the Japanese market. I don't know how many of these were made or anything like that, but I knew when I saw it, I'm like, man, I gotta have something like that, because it's basically spec'd out to be a lot like the USA models, just obviously a more affordable version. This is made in Korea, but I mean, I love this shape. These are the kind of BC Riches that I prefer and I go for. I love these aggressive, just blacked out, just mean as shit, look like they could just hurt a motherfucker. These are the kind of guitars I like. And yeah, when I saw it, I definitely had to have it. This has a Goto, yeah, is it Goto? Is that how you say it? The Goto Floyd Rose on there. These I heard are pretty comparable, to like an original Floyd Rose. Maybe slightly less up to par with that, but pretty damn close. The nut looks pretty even on there. A lot of the plastic is still on all the covers and whatnot. Yeah, this is neck through. This has got, I think this has two EMG 81s in it, which I'm almost jumping ship with the EMGs. I've been experimenting with pickups lately, and a lot of the other stuff that I've been playing on is, it's definitely been showing its worth, and a lot more characteristic, a lot more to offer than these pickups, because this was like my go-to when I was about 19, 20 years old. Somebody introduced me to the active pickups, and it was the EMG 81, and I definitely liked it at the time. There wasn't that much available. I mean, we're talking shit like 15 years ago, or maybe even longer than that. I have to do some math. It's been a while since I've been in school, but yeah, I mean, when I got introduced to the EMG 81, I loved it, and then it was like that was like the only way for me at that point. And once I got back into music and stuff like that, I got to check out some of these other pickups that you guys have seen along the way. If you go back in some of my videos, a lot of the other stuff that's out there now is just pulverizing these 81s, especially considering too a lot of the amplifiers out there now. You can really already push your game. They got plenty on board where you don't even need this kind of pickup anymore, and all the others. And plus, not to mention the compression factor with these pickups. I definitely understand what people are talking about with how basically your velocity, your pick attack always sounds the same. It's almost like a drum trigger. so to speak, if I was to compare it to something where your pick velocity or like just the amount of force you put always sounds the same, at least with the passives and a lot of these other pickups, even some of the active pickups that they have now, they're able to capitalize and build up on those characteristics that you normally wouldn't have with a typical active pickup like this. But this guitar is freaking badass, and I want to plug it in, but I just kind of want to admire it, bro. That is really freaking cool. It's got it looks like this is that like brushed chrome hardware on here. I guess that's what you call it. But yeah, this has the Grover tuners on it. It looks pretty damn nice too. These things are just damn wicked looking. It was hard to tell in the pictures if it was in fact a full Beast headstock or not. In fact, I want to go get my Junior V Deluxe and put it side by side to this and do a comparison. So hang on a second. So I actually got all three of my guitars in that have Beast headstocks, and this is something I brought up in one of my recent videos about the variations with the Beast headstocks, particularly on the Junior V Deluxe that I got in here. I didn't know this until just kind of shopping around like I always do. I'm always trying to buy up a lot of the stuff that I really like, the earlier BC Rich. When I came across this Junior V Deluxe, I noticed that it had looking at it, it's not the full Beast headstock. I mean, it's got the same shape, the same kind of template, but it's not as big as this headstock at all. I can see that by looking at it right now, which we will do with this camera that I have in my hand right here. So there's that big old guy. And there's that one. Does have the same shape. And this one, I'm pretty sure that's the Son of Beast headstock. So yeah, this is my full Beast. I've been jamming on that like crazy. Just thrash metal riffs just coming out left and right. Yeah, this guy's got the better headstock on it, in my opinion. I just like that a lot better. It's like now that I see that one, I see what it really looks like. It looks, yeah, not into it. That guy right there though, oh my god, that looks evil. That is so freaking cool. So with that camera, because it has better quality, there it is again. Love that little R logo on there too. That head is just badass. Let me move this one. Actually, let me just set it back in the case for a second. And then here's my Junior V Deluxe that I recently got. This was the most recent up until I got that one, but yeah, it's got that same shape, but it is a smaller headstock. It is a smaller version of the full Beast headstock. It's amazing how many different variations they have of this. And then here's my full Beast that I've just been freaking jamming on like crazy. Yeah, that's just the I think that's the Son of Beast headstock right there. But yeah, this thing freaking rocks. But yeah, I want to plug into this sucker right now and hear what it has to offer. This thing is freaking cool. And the other thing too about these guitars, they look incredibly uncomfortable. They're really not. Now, I play a lot of, like, my favorite thing for all the years growing up when I had my Jackson Randy Rhoads 1, and just, I played V's, like, forever after that, pretty much. That was, like, my main guitar. I mean, I had a few exceptions where I had a couple soloists and things like that, but I always enjoyed playing the classical style, you know, sitting upright like this. And that's what's nice about this Beast. This cutaway right here goes right in your leg, and you're able to sit up like this in the classical position. These guitars are very comfortable. The only thing is this might dig in you if you got a, you know, like a pussified chest up there. If you're like me, you got some chest muscle, it doesn't bother you at all. This thing is badass. So I want to plug it in. Let's check this shit out, man. Standard tuning. Let's. Alright, fired up. This camera can do a much better job with the details. This thing just shows way more. Definitely a better camera. But the fret work on this is really, really freaking nice. See if I can get it to focus on there. Yeah, no razor sharpness, none of that bullshit. This thing is, yeah, this shit looks on point, and it feels on point. I mean, yeah, that's incredible. Really, really freaking nice job on this guitar. Beautiful ebony board. Really tight grain on it. EMGs, I wasn't really gelling with them as I was jamming on this. I'm just, maybe down the road get something else. Gotta figure out what that might be. Yeah, there's that Goto bridge. A little bit of plastic, get that out. Get out of there, get out of there. Okay. Yeah, all the tips look good. This thing's like freaking perfect. And so is that headstock. I freaking love that full beast headstock. That thing is just enormous. It's awesome. Flip it around like that. Very, very freaking cool, man. Yeah, that brushed chrome, polished chrome, whatever you freaking call it, that looks really nice on there. Why don't you do shit like this, BC Rich, current BC Rich, huh? That's a whole nother freaking discussion. Shit just makes me want to puke. But this kind of stuff, this is where it's at. This is what we want. This is sweet, man. This is freaking badass. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's my new guitar, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and this demo, this slight little demo of this. I will plug it into a plugin. I want to check out that new Neural DSP Gojira plugin. People have been liking that so far, and there's some options on it I'm really interested in giving a try. Like the you got your octaves, your delays, and all these kinds of different little things for soloing and things like that. Which I kind of been going in that direction, especially playing thrash now again, getting really, really back into thrash. Yeah, I definitely like to add those elements and those little effects into the soloing that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that a shot, and then we can do a demo with this guitar with that plug-in, and then I want to do one with my 7-string Corey B too as well. I want to hear, because I had some stuff, some old school death metal kind of riffs I was using on that, and then I had some solo work to kind of overlay some of the riffs I was coming up with, and I really want to give that a try and see what it's all about. Because right now, currently, I just have my Fortin Nameless, and it does death metal pretty well. It does the low tuning stuff pretty well, but it's got this nasally, like, cough kind of sound. It's kind of hard to explain unless you've actually used it. It's got that kind of sound on board already with the way it's designed, and you can't really get rid of it. I mean, it does thrash just kind of okay, and I'm looking for something else. So I'm looking forward to giving that a shot and sharing it with you guys. So if you guys like this video, you know what to do. Give me one of those. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.